tomorrow is tax day. The good news, if you haven't filed yet, don't worry, there's still time. 29% of Americans admit to procrastinating on filing their taxes. So we have a few tips to help you get the most out of your return, even if it's last minute. Doug Flynn, certified financial planner and co-founder of Flynn Zito Capital Management, joining us this morning. Welcome back.
Hi, Hannah. How are you?
I'm great. Better now that you're here. What should we know about itemizing versus taking those standard deductions that most Americans actually do?
Yes. Well, 90% of the people do take the standard deduction. That's kind of been the default because they raised the numbers so high. But everyone should take a look at whether or not itemizing can make sense. And a quick example of that is anybody who's a new homeowner that took a $400,000 mortgage at 7% as an example. Right away, the interest alone in year one is more than the standard deduction. So even if you've taken the standard deduction in the past and you have a little bit of a different situation, you should run it through the itemization, because when you add all that up, you want to get the most deductions you can, and it may be from itemizing. So I suspect more than 10% of the people that itemize should. There probably should be more people doing that.
My accountant tells me the same thing. So what can we still do with those IRA contributions at this point?
IRAs, yeah, you can, up until tomorrow, you can make your contribution for a prior year, and you can do that with a traditional IRA if you're eligible for a deduction, or you could do a Roth IRA. And I would love for people to make sure they do the Roth IRA and not lose that April 15th possibility of making that contribution, because it's so powerful over time with tax-free earnings that you'll get. But you can, if you can talk to your advisor, you can walk into any local bank anytime tomorrow and say, can you open an IRA for me? Of course, make sure you're eligible to do it. But if you can, you definitely want to take advantage of that, either to get the tax break if you get the deduction, or just to get that tax-free earning going for you as soon as you can.
There's so many Americans out there that are self-employed or have those side hustles to bring in extra cash. How do they make the most of their money, even the day before tomorrow's deadline?
So we have a lot of people who are self-employed or have some kind of side income, like you mentioned. And the way it works is you have a special retirement plan that you can do if you have any kind of side hustle income. And the way that works is, by the way, that's in addition to your 401k or IRA you may do. Anything that's specifically on that self-employment income, the way it works is you take the total income that you have, and of course, any expenses that go against that you're allowed to take, then that net amount that would hit your tax return for taxes, you could take 20% of that and put it away into a tax-deductible retirement plan. That's called a SEP, or a Simplified Employee Pension. And the best part about this is it's one of the only plans that if you can't get it together by tomorrow, you can actually file an extension and you can make that contribution for 2023 all the way until October 15th with the extension and still get that tax break. So don't think you have to get it all in by tomorrow if you have any kind of self-employment income. Just file the extension and then get that in before October 15th.
All right, we love hearing that. Some states also have additional time to file. Give us an idea of how many days, what states?
Yeah, so there's two states that, Maine and Massachusetts, that have until April 17th because of some state holidays. And then if you're in a federal disaster area that was declared, you can go to the FEMA website and see there's a couple of states that have that. You get another 2 months until June 17th. Is how that works on the federal side. On the state side, there's about 9 states that don't have the April 15th date as the filing date. It doesn't match. You can look on your own state's Department of Revenue website. The latest one is Louisiana, that has until May 15th for the state return. So you have the federal return and then you have the state return. So look into that on when yours is actually due.
I do want to talk about extensions, Doug. A lot of people are confused about the process. Can you walk me through it?
Yes, you can go right on irs.gov and you can electronically file an extension, or your accountant can do it very, very easily. And there's a paper form that you can also do. You just have to get your return or the extension in by Monday night at 11:59 p.m. If your post office is open that late, you can actually go there and get it in, as long as it's postmarked. Either your return or your extension is due by then. And the thing about extension, it's very easy. You automatically get it now by filing, but it is just an extension to file. It's not an extension to pay. So if you owe, make sure you send in some money with that as much as you can. Just get that extension into that file in, and then give yourself a little more time.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.